2K Sports pregame show.
Along with the big Aristotle, Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Jazz out in Salt Lake City. And for Utah, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. Well, the Utah Jazz have a new coach. It's Quinn Snyder. What you think there, big fella?
Well, Quinn Snyder has always had a solid system. You know, he comes from a successful offensive system in Atlanta. And, you know, one thing I like about him is he develops players. Players under him get better each and every time.
Great hair, too.
Great hair. Nice gel.
That'll do it. Let's get down to courtside to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke will be along, too, from the sideline. It's East versus West here in Salt Lake City. The Jazz hope to put on a show for this home crowd. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Cool Hands is out there with Kerr. Then it's Hayward. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Simon in at the 4. Clock at 6. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
You always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
Well, the Utah Jazz enjoy what has long been considered one of the best home court advantages in the NBA here at Energy Solutions Arena. You combine the altitude with these rowdy fans, tough place to get a road win.
Nobody near Williams. Off target from outside. On defense, the Jazz. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And you just had to admire the versatility they showed offensively that day.
Yeah, their scoring came from all over the place. If one approach didn't work for them, they found another that did.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside Jack. The pass to Favors. Back to Jack. The Jazz working the ball around now. Banked in off the glass. Well, you talk about this crowd here in Salt Lake City, the construction, the physical structure here, this arena really puts the crowd right on top of the action.
And that really does have an effect, Kevin. Players and refs feel the fans as much as they hear them there.
Here is Hayward after Jarrett Jacks scored. And Hayward gets it to go.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
Jack against Kerr. Jack passes to Favors. Williams has a screen for Favors. No good with the elbow jumper.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And Jack kicks to Cantor. Puts it up from 12. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Here's Jack. After the basket by Brooklyn, Williams kicks to Novak, feeds it to Cantor. 5 on the clock. No luck.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Now here's Kerr. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Jack kicks to Novak. Misses off the right iron.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Dishes it to Hayward. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Hayward's got 6.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Jack. Tries to snap the cold streak. There's the bucket. Good. Jack's got his second bucket of the night.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
The dish now to Hayward. A steal. Outside Williams. Pass to Jack. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Novak. Wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Novak's got his first points of the game.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Here's Simon. And Cantor pulls it down. Jazz trail by 3. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Novak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Here's Hayward. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Jack. And it's blocked. Here is Hayward. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Kerr dishes to Plumlee. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Plumlee. No good.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
The feed now to Novak. Inside runner. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play. Enes Kanter, originally from Turkey, some real promise offensively. He scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times, he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It'll be interesting to see how his game develops.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Kanter, not a big leaper or shot blocker, but his strength serves him well defensively.
Yeah, he's a good post defender, Kevin, because of those attributes. He holds his ground and has the length to bother and challenge shots.
Jack against Kerr. They set the pick. And the shot is long.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Jack passes to Novak. Back to Jack. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer, and Utah again with the bucket.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Plumlee, and he banks in the layup. Plumlee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Now, here's Kanter. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
It's deflected. They get the rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Plumlee hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Now Burke. He had 10 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Favors can't get it to go.
Gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Now here's Kerr. They lead by 1. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Exum. Here's Burke. Rebound, Brooklyn. Hayward's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
No good from outside. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Burke kicks to Gobert. They set the screen. Here's Ingles. Brooklyn with the rebound. Coolhand's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Kicks it to Kerr. Plumlee in the post. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. To the paint. Burke kicks to Exum. Shot to stop the drought. Brooklyn with the rebound. Passes it to Kerr. And that one is stuffed right through. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Here's Gobert. 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And a phenomenal showing on the boards. His rebounding was a huge factor.
Good. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year as a sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines, Steve, to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title in high school and then a national title with his AAU team before so much success in Michigan. That's what you love about him.
Jeremy Evans checks in for Derek Favors. The Nets with the lead. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Quinn Snyder. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz trail by 3. Burke with it, averaging 12 points a game. Gobert the pass to Ingles, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too. So they're really doing a nice job offensively.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And there's the pass to Flores. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Here's Simon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz trail by 3. Burke kicks to Evans. There's the pick. Ingles passes to Exum. He nails it, and we're tied up.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Pass to Flores. Nets passing it around. Passes it to Jacobs. Flores, the pass to Jacobs. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Nets lead by 2.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Exum dishes to Evans. There's the pick. Up top, Burke, defended by Kerr. That gives them the lead. He's got 5.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Brooklyn with the ball. Down low, here's Len, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
And the first one at the line is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Vasquez comes in, and Levine subbed in for Kerr. And so he makes both from the line. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Burke. The pass to Ingles. From downtown, Len grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Flores. Lets a floater go, and that one's good. 6 points for Cool Hands.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
With 1 on the clock, and that one's good. Burke.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Next Monday night, January 26th, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Make sure to catch it.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, Clark and Steve, what do you guys think about what they have or haven't been doing?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Utah trailing here. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Len. Cool Hands is out there with Levine, and it's Vasquez in at the power forward position. And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. You look at Cantor, deadly on the stripes, someone you do not want to foul.
Well, a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yep, some of them do that, exactly, and we can see the reason why in those numbers. In general, the composure of all those players show up at the free throw line.
And finally they hit one. Cantor's got the first basket of the second quarter for Utah. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Flores. Here's Levine. No good on the three. Utah leading. Novak kicks to Jack. Here is Novak. Back to Jack. Evans setting the pick for Jack. Shot clock at 6. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Levine.
Jarrett Jack, a versatile combo guard, can guard ones or twos. He's 6'3", but very strong, so he's able to defend shooting guards pretty well.
Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Now here is Jack. He's got 7. Here's Cantor. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Levine passes to Jacobs. Here's Levine. There's the screen. Here's the floater. Jack with the defensive effort. We talk about Jarrett Jack's versatility. He can play on or off the ball.
Yeah, he's really rock solid. Gives you everything you want in a combo, starting or backup guard. He's a good spot-up shooter. When he has the ball in his hands, he can get in the lane. He creates for others. And I like his fearlessness as well.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Utah. Here's Levine. Here's Len. Soft touch off the glass.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now here is Jack. Right now averaging 11 points a game. He feeds it to Cantor. He dishes it to Nova. Outside Williams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Jazz lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Yeah. Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Jazz have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here is Jack. 7 points in the game. Inside, Evans dishes to Nova. Had the space there, but it's offline. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Jacobs, the pass to Vasquez. And there's the 3-second violation.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now. 10th in opponent offense. 15th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league in challenging those shots. The opponent field goal percentage, the top half of the league. Not bad.
And the number that jumps out to me, Clark, is the opponent's points per game. You mentioned they're in the top 10. I think that's evidence of a good plan by the coaching staff. And the players are really following that game plan on a night-to-night basis.
Now here is Jack. Feeds it to Nova. Dishes it to Cantor from the baseline. And that's 2. Cantor's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Hayward a screen on Jack. Kerr kicks to Plumlee. Plays it up and banks it in. Plumlee's got 6.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Outside Jack. Now the dish to Nova. Pass to Favors. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Hayward leading the charge. Nets passing it around. Here's Levine, defended by Jack. Hayward dishes to Plumlee. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Boy, these teams really battling it out. This is a great game.
A bag full of lead changes. This has been fun to watch.
And Jack kicks to Favors. Back to Jack. Good work defensively by Kerr.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Can't cash in from close range. Utah has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. There's a good screen. Jack passes to Cantor, and Kerr pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And Jack kicks to Cantor. Outside Williams. The feed to Nova. Back to Williams. He kicks it to Favors. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Derek Favors, a really nice fit in Utah. Tough, has a low-key, low-maintenance personality. Doesn't seem to get bothered by attention and accolades. All he does is work.
And Favors last season, guys, signing a 4-year extension with the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, he wanted to stay in Utah, and they've certainly been happy to have him. A foundational piece for this team, no question.
And that one falls for Favors.
Well, Derek Favors still developing offensively. I think he's trying to refine his post game and his shooting touch, but the potential is still there.
And so Favors nails both of them. And for Favors, most of his shots, Clark, coming around the rim.
Yeah, strong offensive rebounder. He can use his imposing physique to overpower a lot of defenders.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
For Brooklyn, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That's good from Plumlee.
Utah has its hands full guarding against Plumlee.
He has 9 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
Plumlee hits them both. Jazz trail by 3. And Jack kicks to Favors. Back to Jack. Outside Williams. Outside Jack. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Now, here's Cantor. 6 points for him. Right side Jack. Good work defensively by Kerr.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Coach Lionel Hollins helped define the Grizzlies' grit and grind style and was asked if he'd replicate it with the Nets. He said, quote, "We're going to be aggressive and tough. We'll play together and never quit. But how our style will be is up to the group. The key is creating a system that fits them and allows them to excel. Kevin, back to you.
As a coach, you've got to adopt your talent, Doris. Thanks. And here's Kerr following the three from Jarrett Jack. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. Nets passing it around. Shot from 12. Here's Simon. Plumlee, the pass to Levine. To the wing right side. Jack against Kerr. Passes to Levine. Kicks it to Hayward. Another shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well and finding good opportunities.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here is Kerr. Derek Favors making his last shot, and that one's good.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Now Burke. The pass to Ingles. He dishes it to Burke. Shoots the three. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cool hands checked in for Levine. Nets leading by 5. Kerr with it. He's got 7. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. Off the screen. Oh!
How about that, basketball
Wasn't that
fan?
beautiful?
Wow. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Here's Exum following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Gobert. He feeds it to Exum. Shot clock at 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Jazz have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And so he hits both. Here is Kerr. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Feeds it to Hayward. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. Back to Kerr. The 3. Here's Simon. Now here's Burke, defended by Kerr. Picked his pocket. Passes it to Jacobs. To to the inside, poked away, Simon, and he converts the layup. He's got 8.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Now here's Burke. Dishes to Exum. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Releases from 15. Here's Favors, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Favors has got 6 points.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Nets leading by 5. Up top, Kerr. Here's Simon, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now here's Burke. The dish to Exum. There's the pass to Ingles. Off target with his 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Jacobs. All alone. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Burke. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Nets out in front. They're up by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Looking at the game for Hayward, 12 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Jazz trail by 7. Steve Novak is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Jazz second.
They've been racking up the blocks lately, so, I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And that one misses. He doesn't get the second one.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those and this lead will be double digits.
For Brooklyn, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Jazz trail by 9. Favors with the screen. And Jack, here we go. Pass to Favors. To the middle. To the left wing. Novak kicks to Jack. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Brooklyn with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Hayward. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, you love to get those easy lay-ins to get your offense going. They're clicking here to start the second half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that one.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Now here is Jack on the wing. Williams. Now the feed to Cantor. He kicks to Favors. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Favors has got 8 points.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
To the middle. Plumlee in the post. Defended by Jack. Hayward can hit. Jazz trail by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, the Utah Jazz with 2 great point guard prospects in Trey Burke and Dante Exum. Can they play together? Head coach Quinn Snyder said, "We talk about positions in a rigid way, but you just figure out how to play together. The league is heading that way anyway, with guards that can make multiple plays. It makes matchups hard. Hard to doubt that, guys."
Well, certainly 2 players who can score and set the table, Doris. It should be fun to watch. And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Nets. For 3, Kerr. Utah with the rebound. Novak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cantor with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Fast break, here they come. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And the Jazz call time here.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jack dishes to Williams. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Off on the layup.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. For Utah, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys, about 75%.
And he knocks down the first one.
Check out the game for Enes Kanter. 9 points and 1 assist.
And Kanter drops them both. Nets leading by 12. Timeout called, the Nets.
Guys, it seems like the league has been pretty forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time, always trying to improve the game. And I think, they actually changed the competition committee over the last couple of years. It used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners, 3 general managers, 3 coaches, and a player, which I think is a much more manageable group to work with.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Kerr. He dishes it to Plumlee. The rebound by the Jazz. Kanter's got 7 rebounds in the game. And with that new NBA competition committee, the league was hoping to create a more nimble leadership group to consider various initiatives.
And, I think the culture of the NBA has been open to innovation and new things, new ways of doing things, new thinking, all in an effort to improve the game. And to me, that's what it's about.
Here's Cool Hands. 10 points for him. And here's Kerr. 6 to shoot. Here's Cool Hands, and he's good on the 3-ball. Cool Hands got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Now here is Jack. Kicks it to Favors. Outside Williams, back to Favors, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Kerr, the pass to Hayward. To the inside, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And we see some numbers for Derek Favors, and check out how he stands up among his competition around the league. 9th in field goal percentage, 16th in blocks. And in terms of rebounding, he's in the top 20 in the league, so a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
And, Steve, you touched on his outstanding field goal percentage. I mean, he hasn't gotten there just simply by having a hot hand on occasion. I mean, it's also a product of how hard he works to find those good open shots.
Now here is Jack. He's got 10. Jack with the screen for Favors. Back to Jack. Baseline try. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hayward not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Hayward's got 7 now in this quarter. Jazz trail by 15. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Utah calls timeout. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Evans, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Nets making a switch here. Here is Nova. Another miss by Utah.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
There's the pick. Pass to Jacobs. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. Hayward. Hayward missing again. For Utah, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Feeds it to Nova. Back to Jack. Nobody near Williams. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And it's 7 points for Williams.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Hayward a screen on Evans. Simon, the pass to Plumlee. Rebound by Williams.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Outside Jack. Off the screen. That's good. Jack's got 12 points in the game.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Flores, defended by Jack. Dishes it to Hayward. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the Nets miss again. Jazz trail by 10. And Jack kicks to Cantor. He feeds it to Nova. The dish to Jack. Inside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Outside Jack. Here's Evans. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA. Very few that rise up like he can.
Brooklyn with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now the pass to Flores. Here's Simon. Here's Plumlee. That's good. Plumlee's got 12 points in the game.
He's enjoying himself today, guys. We knew going in that he'd have the upper hand on the glass, but I didn't think it would make this much of a difference.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Both teams will make substitutions. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. Dante Exum, 4th.
Tell you what, he's made some highlight reel passes these past few weeks, as a few of the other rookies on the list have done too.
And I love fancy passes, but that's not the only thing I've admired about him. I mean, he does some of the simple ones too.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Ingles. From the line. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Pass to Hayward. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. The feed to Plumlee. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Plumlee's got 14 points for the game. Jazz trail by 12. Kicks to Evans. Jazz passing it around. Passes it to Exum. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Hawks, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Brooklyn just need to take it a game at a time.
Checking out Brooklyn, they just haven't shown the kind of toughness and resilience I expected to see from them this year. Whenever they face some adversity, they haven't been able to fight through it.
which is really the difference between good teams and great teams, Clark. There's always going to be adversity for everybody. It's how you fight through it that really defines who you are as a team.
And the second free throw, good. Brooklyn leading by 11. Off the pick. Rebound, Utah. Evans has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Jeremy Evans, the human pogo stick he's called, is the former dunk contest champ. He's a rangy 6'9", and the last time it was measured, he's got a 43-inch vertical. He throws down some video game dunks in real time.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
The Nets brought in a lot of talent before last season, and even though they had the big-name stars starting, they were actually a very deep team.
Guys, as you said, the Nets stars got a lot of the attention, but they would go to the bench often, and Steve, it would pay off for them.
Well, they were second in bench minutes played last year and also top 5 in points off the bench. So, this was a deep roster, and it really came through for them.
And the first one drops.
Just absolute domination in this one for Cool Hands. He has 14 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Now here's Burke, and the pass to Ingles. Evans, a screen on Hayward. Here's Ingles. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Cool Hands. Misses from short range. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that.
Now, here's Exum. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Plumlee's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
He has not been on his game, and their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jacobs. The second effort. And Hayward with the lay-in. Hayward's got 11 in the second half.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Burke dishes to Evans. He kicks it to Burke. Evans passes to Burke. Feeds to Exum. Here's Ingles. No good on the triple.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Pass to Jacobs. To the paint. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets out in front as they end the third quarter on a 12-3 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Next Wednesday, January 28th, the Brooklyn Nets take on Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks. Do not miss it.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. Brooklyn leading by 17. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Kerr. He's out there with cool hands, and it's Hayward in at the small forward. Vasquez with it. He's guarded by Favors. The shot is off, and it's Utah the other way. Novak kicks to Exum. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He dishes it to Kerr. They set the screen. Hayward passes to Kerr. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Next foul. Williams. That's his second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And that one falls for Burke. And the Jazz with some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Gobert. And Elliott Williams subs in for Exum. Burke hits them both. Nets leading by 15. Kerr dishes to Vasquez. The Nets working the ball around now. Kerr's shot is good.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something, a double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
They grab their own miss, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Utah, Enes Kanter. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And the Jazz making a change here. Jack's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And Brooklyn has possession. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Hayward. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Gordon Lee taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hayward hits them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And Jack kicks to Favors. They set the pick. Dishes to Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Utah, Elliot Williams. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Williams.
And checking out the game for Williams. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. I love what they're doing, trying to put the hammer down, attacking the basket when they can.
Jazz trail by 19. There's the pick. Jack passes to Novak. And Jack, here we go. Here's Favors. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The dish to Vasquez. Down low, here's Simon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his third. At the line of net, Simon. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, shooting a lot of free throws is a hallmark of the league's top scorers. Generally, it's a way to be efficient. The jump shot, not always going to be there for players. So to be able to physically impact the game by attacking the paint, drawing contact, drawing fouls, that's really what the stars can do.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Stevie talked about the health risks of taking it inside and drawing fouls. Some studies have shown when a player, Clark, gets fouled hard, they are less likely to take it inside again.
You know what? I'm not sure about that. Who knows what the deal is when guys don't go inside, but it may be something the league will take a look at.
Favors dishes to Williams. Takes it off the glass. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Kerr kicks to Hayward. It's blocked. Outside Jack. On the wing, Williams. He feeds it to Cantor. The jump hook, and he gets it to go. Brooklyn leading by 17. Kerr's shot is good.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Favors passes to Novak. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. There's the steal.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance.
Oh,
get it! Oh, watch out now.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Here's Favors. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
He was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Nets leading by 19 points. There's the pick. The feed to Hayward. Passes it to Jacobs. Kicks to Kerr. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. Plumlee, no luck. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Favors dishes to Jack. Pass to Novak. Favors with the screen. Novak kicks to Williams. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Cantor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Hayward, a screen on Jack. There's the pass to Hayward. Kerr dishes to Hayward. From the arc. Good. Hayward's got 16 points here in the second half.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Now Jack, he kicks to Cantor. Rebound, Brooklyn. Coolhand's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kerr with it, Cantor covering. Feeds to Hayward. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward, kicks it out to Kerr. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Assist from Gordon Hayward.
Jack with it. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
That's good. Favors got 4 points in the quarter.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Kerr, the pass to Plumlee. And the shot is good.
No, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest seemed easy.
Jazz have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Jack. Pass to Novak. Back to Jack. Outside Williams. 3 on the clock. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's Coolhands. He dishes it to Hayward. Here's Plumlee. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Jazz trail by 20. And here is Jack. Now here's Favors. Brooklyn with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Well, I think the NBA is in a great place with all the young talent in the league right now. We see players coming in not just with potential, but a willingness to learn and work. Really impressive to see.
And for NBA players nowadays, just playing in the offseason isn't enough. They're conditioning, working on their bodies, as well as their skills. It is a 12-month-a-year job.
And that's partly driven by the fact that you can make so much money if you are in the NBA and you take care of yourself and you're able to play for a while. So you're seeing all of the world-class training facilities, guys being much more in tune to their bodies and trying to prolong their lucrative careers.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Jazz have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And Jack kicks to Favors. That's tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Plumlee. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Now Jack. Favors with the ball. Dishes to Williams. Novak kicks to Jack. Takes a 3. That's good.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Nets leading by 21. Here's Kerr. There's the dish to Hayward.
You know, an interesting study came out recently that argued that steals are really undervalued, not just because they create high percentage scoring opportunities at the other end, but also there just aren't that many players who really excel in that area.
Jazz have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Jack dishes to Cantor. Rebounded by the Nets. When you talk about steals, one of the harder stats to replace. Some players just have the knack.
Yeah, you know, when you replace a guy who can take the ball away from opponents, a great stealer, I mean, it's hard to replace that in your lineup. Steals require a special knack, quickness, anticipation. You know, guys that do a good job of ball hawking can really get into an opposing player's head, too.
Hayward passes to Simon. Now here's Hayward. He feeds it to Kerr. 6 to shoot. This one for 3, and Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 31.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Outside Jack. And there's the feed to Williams. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Timeout called, the Nets. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Brooklyn.
Well, it seemed slightly controversial when it was introduced a few seasons ago, but I think we can all agree now that the new flopping fines have been a big success. Flopping seems to have gone down across the board.
Passes it to Len. Shot clock at 6. Parsons for 3. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Burke kicks to Exum. Pass to Burke. This one for 3. Parsons with the rebound. Well, Clark, flopping is not completely out of the NBA game, but at least now there are repercussions.
I agree, and I'm happy to see that, Kevin, because it's a play that shouldn't be in the game. And now that guys are fined for it and have been quite heavily fined for it, I think we're going to eventually see it become less and less a part of the game, which is the way it should be.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Nets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the Jazz.
Depth always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Gordon Hayward. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything really to stop him.
At the line for your Jazz, Rudy Gobert. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line.
Kicks to Parsons. Here's the 3, and he gets it to go.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Burke dishes to Exum. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Gordon Hayward.